Hi everyone and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is game 3 of the NBA Cup, a final group stage contest. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Houston Rockets. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Rockets. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And of course, there's Minnesota, 2 spots below.
You know, for Minnesota, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
So the Houston starting 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Taking a look at Minnesota, they've split their first 2 games in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-1 record in the group stage.
Yeah, if they lose, they'd need a miracle to advance. 3 wins normally put you in the mix, so they absolutely need this one.
And then, looking at where Houston stands, they are off to a strong start in this NBA Cup, winning their first 2 games of the group stage.
Yeah, they've set themselves up nicely, but they can't get too comfortable. They need to win out in order to ensure their spot in the knockout round.
Randle with a steal. Pass to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Gobert goes in. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, all that momentum and force, Rudy Gobert, that is pretty.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Minnesota's head coach. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie, thanks. And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Houston, Randle can't hit. DiVincenzo against Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Randle. Smith no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's DiVincenzo. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd basket on the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet from behind the arc. Drops in the 3.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready, jumper in.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
On the wing, Green, guarded by Edwards. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Here's Van Vliet after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Green for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 6. And here's Randall, covered by Smith. Randall against Smith. Randall, good. Randall's got 7 points.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Smith. No made baskets yet. Brooks from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-5 run. McDaniels got room. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Gobert against Şengün. Van Vliet outside from deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Pass to Randall. Here is DiVincenzo. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Houston. DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And that one's good.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
And as some of you might know, this game serving as the 3rd contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these 2 teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, BA, and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. Number 1, Houston. 5th best, Minnesota.
And it's like second chance points have been a constant for both teams. They know how to extend possessions.
On the wing, Green. Check by Randall. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Green.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Eason, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
I just love the ball move.
The Timberwolves trail. Now Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo to the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That's good from Eason. Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56 and 26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
Now here's Şengün. He's coming off a 25-point game against Portland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Here's Dillingham after the basket by Houston. He's off on that one. Good D by Şengün. Thompson outside. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Van Vliet outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Şengün gets it to go.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. To the inside, stolen by Reed. Here's Randall. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Holiday finds Şengün. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. And that one's good.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Whitmore. Misses the baby hook. The Timberwolves lead by 5. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Holiday. Şengün in the post. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Whitmore's checked in for Shepard. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Good. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Edwards. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Şengün. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Whitmore. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Minnesota leading by 4. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Edwards got 9.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Pass to Thompson, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Gobert. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Great open look there. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Here's VanVleet. Give him 8 points now. Buries it from 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Knocks it loose. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Up and over Brooks. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
That's good from Eason on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Up top, DiVincenzo. And another basket for Minnesota.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Brooks outside. Screen by Eason. Brooks finds Van Vliet. Another 3 from Houston.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Green's checked in for Thompson. Now here's Green. 5 points in the game.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Adams is checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take some time now to see which 2 guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. 5th, Anthony Edwards.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Here's Edwards. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Green. He has 7. And that one's good for Brooks.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And Grant, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, BA, it's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So in that regard, giving regular season games this extra spice has been a huge success.
Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Green. Dillingham with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Ooh, stolen by Smith. They're running. Here's Green. No doubt, Jalen Green.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you gotta work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Right? Is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Now here's VanVleet. He's got 17. Pass to Brooks. Let's go with a 3. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Holiday's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Back to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. He had 9 points in his last time out. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, there's a versatility that allows Julius Randle to play and pick and roll. Pretty pass to set up his teammate.
Adams with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Back to Green. Smith outside. Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Pass to Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And he makes both free throws. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And here's Brooks. Here's Green from the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Rockets. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Minnesota has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. So on the floor for Houston. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Edwards against Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards got 13.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist of the night.
We love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Now here's Randall. He's got 17. Here's DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. 11 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Green. Van Vliet with it. Just 4 to shoot. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Comes up empty from the left block. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Brooks outside. Şengün, the screen. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Another 3 from Houston.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Randall. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. Green finds Van Vliet. Back to Green. Picked by Smith. Green, the pass to Brooks. Outside, Green. Over Edwards. In close. Green puts it in.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pulls it. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. On the wing, Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Green, the pass to Şengün. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 19 points.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Green with the ball. He's got 21. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Houston leading by 3. Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. The 3 is up. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Now here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. The 4th spot held by Rudy Gobert.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
DiVincenzo against Eason. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Eason hits them both. Here's Edwards. He's got 18. Over Green. Eason pulls it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green from the arc. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Anthony Edwards. And a look at the stats for Anthony Edwards.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 8. Here's Dillingham. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Here's Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Thompson. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dillingham. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pulls up. Another one falls for Houston.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 11 points in the game. 1:24 left in the third. Sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Smith. Picked by Smith. Clock at 6. Holiday finds Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
And this kind of cunning is what Smith needs in the league, putting the defender off balance with a pump fake.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Here's Dillingham. 6 points for him. Pass to Randle. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Can't hit from in close.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Well, the New Zealander shows a little hops on the alley-oop.
Here's Dillingham. Reed in the post. Adams is there. That's tipped. Left side, Eason. Thompson right side. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
A 3, Smith. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Rockets lead by 8. They've got Dillingham, Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Garza in at the center spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Adams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
2 foul. 1 shot. Steven Adams.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Now here's Edwards. With a step back, and it's in, off the glass. Edwards got 20 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Here's Brooks. Adams, the pass to Van Vliet. Second shot opportunity. There's the block. Into the lane. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Minot's checked in for Alexander Walker. Thompson outside. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Brooks for three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Now Reed. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets lead by 10. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Van Vliet. A shot from the high post, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Dillingham's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Van Vliet outside. Thompson passes to Eason. Shoots over Reed. Adams with the ball. Now Thompson. On target from about 13 feet. And the Rockets lead by 12.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Edwards for three. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Thompson passes to Adams, and stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Dillingham, finished off the break.
No doubt about it, guys. We've got a ball game here. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Screen by Eason. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Here's Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Edwards against Thompson. Garza. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Edwards. Out to the right wing. Eason pass to Thompson. And he comes up with a bucket. And now an 11-point Houston lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And this is why Green's guys encourage him to attack, because it puts the defenses in compromising situations.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Now here's Edwards. Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Connects from downtown. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Outside, Green. Şengün against Gobert. Şengün passes to Smith. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 6 assists now in the game. Timberwolves trail by 12. Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition, and he lobs it up top. DiVincenzo with the steal. McDaniels inside. He's covered by Holiday. That one goes in.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Houston leading by 10. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Green, the pass to Şengün. Fast break, Minnesota. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Edwards. The Rockets pull it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside for Green. Şengün against Edwards. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Here's Edwards. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets.
Make some noise.
And Houston has possession. They're leading by 8. On the wing, Brooks. Back to VanVleet. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. The kick out to VanVleet. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That one's good for 2.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
VanVleet outside. Şengün passes to VanVleet. Outside, Green. Over Edwards. No good, a bit long that time. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a 3. The Rockets pull it in. And here's Şengün. Outside, Green. Green. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
It's like he's not even feeling the defense on the drive. Green just fantastic gliding towards the rim.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Houston's ball. 8-point game. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. 2 shots. Şengün.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Van Vliet. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so the Rockets take the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Jalen Green.